Yo, new kind of video. My hair looks. I'm like a crazy hair kind of person. As in, I mean, I want it, of course, to make it, of course, clean, retwist it, but put in like creativity. Okay. Jack Gordon. Wait. I did not do my research. I will always do research, even though I kind of heard of it. Maybe. Here's his solos. Only 354. I have 600. Age is 1 through 100. Try Apple Vision Pro. Try? Oh, they try it. Okay, yeah. I thought that he was trying to tell.
This is a 1-year-old, and this is a 100-year-old.
He's broken.
And this is every age in between, trying Apple's new Vision Pro headset that's set to change the world this year. But the world is a big place. Will it?
Hi, Dad.
Starting with a 1-year-old. The 1-year-old seemed amazed, but I think he would have been amazed by anything. What he doesn't realize is this device is like magic. It works by tracking your eye movements while you're wearing it. So if you just look at something, it selects it. And when you want to click a button, you just
Pinch it.
It's that simple.
Okay, you're in.
And now she's watching Cocomelon.
This was her idea, not mine.
And while we had the young kids watching Cocomelon,
Does it feel like you're really there?
the older kids got to experience Mr. Beast in a more immersive format. Now you could take him everywhere you go. This is iPad kids taken to another level, and they all seem to love it.
Wow.
It should land on you.
That's so weird.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. How would you rate the realism on a scale of 1 to 10?
It looks really real.
The thing that makes this headset different from other headsets is that it mixes your reality with the reality in the headset. So it doesn't just show you what's in the headset, it actually adds what's in the headset to the real world. And to make it even more immersive, the headset actually creates shadows on the ground of what you're seeing. It looks insanely real.
It's a little frightening, in my opinion, how good this technology is.
But despite what Apple claims, the blue lights on the outside are never not weird.
I look like a space person.
This does feel a bit like a dystopian future piece of
The heck?
technology. It's strange. Because of how controversial all of these features are, after each person finished with the Vision Pro, we had them all take a vote. They'd hit the green button if they believe this product is good for society, and the red button if they think it's bad. As the video goes along, we'll see which ages say what, and by the end of the video, we'll know what overall won.
I think it's just like crazy.
We also asked each of them questions about
society.
what they just saw.
If I could use one word to describe the Vision Pro, it would have to be immersive.
Realistic.
Cool. It was pretty cool.
It was very cool. Fun.
As you can imagine, the 1-year-old didn't say much because he can't speak yet. But it wasn't until age 18 where we got some true skepticism.
I don't really know how I feel about this. I would like to try a different headset, maybe an older one, see how it compares.
Well, luckily we can do that. We have a headset from Meta, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want to call it, and you can take the Apple Vision Pro off. One thing of note, this headset costs 1/10 as much. That's actually crazy. 1/10 as much.
Honestly, it is lighter and it is honestly a little bit more cushy.
So if you had to give Apple a tip based on using this, I'm curious, what would it be?
Improve your head strap situation and make it lighter. Because if I wear that thing for more than 10 minutes, I'm gonna get a headache.
Hopefully the old people don't have that
You gotta
problem,
use to
or
it.
they're gonna want to rip it off.
This is crazy, man.
How are you gonna get to age 6? I forgot about that.
Nope.
Ayo.
Try my Old Spice. You can use it on your pits, chest, and
The most interesting part
I was gonna say that. As we do get into the... I have to do this now. Every time, Every time we do get into the darn... Like... What am I saying? Every time when we get older, into the older age, of course, because the question was, is it good for society? Heck, no, not really. It is cool though, and it depends on what people do with it. For society reasons, as you see today, people walking around with it today, outside on the streets, it's gonna turn into VR land, bro. It's gonna turn into Ready Player One, slowly but surely, bro. Slowly but surely.
to the Vision Pro is FaceTime. Because if you think about it, when you're wearing it, there's no way for them to see your face because there's no cameras here. The cameras are all pointing away from you. So how do you do it? Well, before you FaceTime someone, you can do a 3D scan of your face. So when you do FaceTime them, they'll actually be looking at a photorealistic 3D model of your face. So let's try it out and do the scan.
Now slowly turn your head to the left. Now tilt your head up.
Whoa. Is this what I look like? Once I'd finished my scan, I decided to FaceTime my mom to see if she'd noticed the difference between my 3D model self and my normal self.
That looks terrible.
My brother sent me a video of what they saw afterwards. It looked nothing like me. But we don't just like to FaceTime our parents on this channel. We like to FaceTime celebrities.
Erica Badu.
All right. So I had my friends try it to see what they'd say, but none of them picked up. We're now through age 25. I wonder how these answers will compare to the older people coming later.
I miss him.
Trust me, this video is only going to get more interesting as the people get older. But none of this matters if you can't actually live in the Vision Pro. We've had everybody try to do different tasks within the Vision Pro. What I want to have you test...
What's the table for?
The table is for you to make peanut butter and jelly to see if you can actually do an everyday normal task in the Vision Pro.
The thing is, like, I feel like I'm looking at my hands. It feels like I'm looking at my hands. Okay. So I'm taking out the bread.
Yeah.
The bread looks good.
Dude, I paid for like my good actual bread for this.
Really?
This looks like it's gonna be easier than I thought. I thought you were gonna like spilling the jelly everywhere. I feel like this is like the ultimate test for the video too of like, can you actually live your real life?
I was watching the video, so I was messing with my camera.
I feel like you can. It takes a little bit getting used to like the emotion of it, but in terms of like the physicality, it's easy to spread jelly on this, but it's looking at you feels weird.
The thing is, this technology is coming whether or not we're ready for it to be good or bad. I'm so hopeful.
Right.
It's good. So for that, I'm gonna click the green button, man.
Age 27.
That's so cool. Thank
the votes were starting to come in and the results were mixed.
I don't think it's the best for society. I feel like a lot of people don't live in the moment as it is, so I would say no.
If I get this to my grandma, she would freak out.
I don't know what the results are looking like right now. I'm having my friend Isaiah tally them up between green and red, so he's the only one that knows right now. Me personally, I voted green earlier when I tried it because I thought it was pretty cool, but maybe when we get the wisdom of the old people towards the end, it will change my opinion.
They're gonna say it's cool.
Part of the routine we're having everybody go through is watching what's called a spatial video.
It's very, very detailed.
I spent the last week recording these 3D spatial videos on my iPhone, and while it's impossible to capture on camera, it's genuinely insane. Everybody keeps reaching out to touch them. I think it's a 3D movie at a theater.
Oh my god, water, rocks, okay, I'm in the water. Super realistic. It's a little scary, actually.
I never saw Interstellar, but I would love to see it in 3D IMAX. Now I can, in the Vision Pro.
So if you want to watch something at home, or if you want to try video games, yes, absolutely.
If I had to use one word to describe the Apple Vision Pro, I would just say interesting. It's like you're really there, but you know you're not.
We're on age 33. Some people think it's bad for the world. Some people think it's good for the world.
I think it'd be really good in schools. It would really help kids to envision and feel like they're a part of history. So, yeah.
That's the ethical question, right, that we're finding out.
I don't think it's good for society.
I think it'll drift us further apart, so I'm gonna say that's a hard no.
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
I just want to let you guys know, I have never made a video like this before, ever.
I don't even want to look down.
This is crazy. So please subscribe because this is very scary for me and very difficult and costed me thousands of dollars. As the ages kept getting older, people started considering how the Vision Pro could affect their jobs.
I think there's so many things you could do with this.
As a stand-up comedian,
To be honest, how? I mean, there's ways of whatnot, but then again, I'm thinking like, how does... True, you get to probably pay the people. Some people really do want to come in for free, for the free ski. Put up a sign, be like, try the Vision Pro. I don't know.
feel like you could start streaming shows through VR.
Virtual meetings, you can feel like you're in it.
Wow. And also art as well, being able to work in a 3D space without having to have any other tools except...
Okay, I forgot to say, sorry. As we get older, that's when we get to... They haven't experienced something like this, and then they're going to end up saying, this is cool. Green button.
For the VR in your fingers, I mean, that's
that lotion needed, bro.
All right.
It's very good for society.
I think the Apple Vision Pro is good for society.
I say yes.
Great for society.
I'll go with green. Yes.
Good for society.
Oh, wow. We will see.
Hi, I'm 50. I'm in the middle of 100.
Oh, here comes the bread guy. Come on.
Oh my gosh, look at this commercial.
$750 like this? Imagine what we could get.
Pigeons, okay.
Before we really get going, a quick question. Do you have any fears?
Heights.
Heights, okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Before each person put on the headset, we asked them what their biggest fear was to see if they'd be willing to face it in the Vision
Dude
Pro.
said,
I'm not big on heights and flying in a plane. I very rarely fly. I've flown maybe twice in the last 25 years.
Some of them even sent in videos before this to tell us what it was.
I'm afraid of heights. That's my biggest fear. And apparently Jack is saying that I'm going to have to face that fear tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
Dude, oh my God. The thing is I don't actually have to ever do this now.
I feel like more like I'm hang gliding. I feel like a bird. No, it's like more like a bird. Oh, my gosh.
It's real and totally safe, but terrifying.
You know what? Most definitely.
Absolutely not. No, it's terrible for society.
My biggest fear is that this world is going in a bad direction and that there may be a very different world for my grandchildren to live in, and that bothers me.
So just line it up with your eye, and I'm going to start pulling on this back strap, and you let me know when it feels comfortable or if
This is really amazing.
As we're getting older, I'm just so curious, how is the 100-year-old gonna react?
Ow, 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 don't touch me. Ooh, it's so real, look so real. Yes.
No more.
no more. I can kind of see that for some reason.
Absolutely,
He likes.
will be good for society.
He looks
Another
like a
thing
more
we asked them to
cultural.
send in before they got there was their thoughts on the
less
headset
technology
before trying it.
Virtual reality. That might be the way to go for me. I might be able to do so many more things in life. I'm very interested in seeing where this goes. This is so...
First of all, my face. Second of all, I've never heard someone say that. So much more in life being in VR.
Beautiful.
I have been a flight attendant for 38 years. I have always wanted to fly, and I don't mean on an airplane.
I feel like I could stand up and dive right now.
There's a few dinosaurs that are playing.
Spectacular.
Who knows how a 100-year-old will react, I don't know.
We're on to 75 now. The data's coming in, and it's definitely seeming pretty even on both sides as we get older.
I think it'll be okay for society.
I see the movie Oppenheimer. It's like being back in the theater again.
100%.
Fantastic. This is a necessary evil.
Wow.
Yes.
I had trouble using it.
I think it's the future.
Oh, she's
I
drawing.
had to redo my painting on the canvas. I think the innovation is spectacular. I kept thinking, how is this done?
Improving life, yes.
They do look very 3D, I have to admit. And the sand that someone's throwing that's totally cool.
I remember when 3D came out. This is like 10 times that.
The trouble with AI, all those kind of things, is they could impact people's jobs and many people could lose their jobs.
How?
She said, yes, it's good.
I wasn't able to use it. It was too difficult. We ran out of time.
Oh, that's my daddy. Wow. I don't think I ever.
I'm about to cry almost. Like, because you it's like a wow, like wow. Like you look how old this picture looks. And she's saying something like wow. Like wow, man. Just I don't even
Seen him that close up at that age.
So, what's the conclusion? Well, the votes look like this. The older people got, actually, the more excited they were about the technology.
It's moving. That's neat. Like he's talking.
But in the end, the final result was green.
It's a perfect product. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's lovely to see him. He looks very happy because you think it's his wedding day. I miss him. And it's nice to be able to see him at that time in his life. Yeah, I wasn't around at that time. Wow, that's really great. Hi, Dad.
That was cool. That was actually. That was actually. Don't ask. Look, I'm not gonna lie. This background and whatnot. I mean, messed up. This lighting though. This lighting can be messed up overall. But low key, I think personally VR, based on me, I think I like it. I mean, I like it for sure. Sit down. Or for people, I gotta add the music. People like Iron Mouse. Let me just say that because I just learned. Iron Mouse has something where she can't be around people. Iron Mouse is a streamer, top streamer, VTuber streamer. They can't be around people because they have a condition or whatnot that makes them sick if they do. So something like this is basically the greatest thing possible to be with your friends, family, like you're right there. It's without leaving the house. For people in general, just to do it, even though they can't go outside and do things and whatnot. Some people, they can handle it. Some people, they will freaking do they will sometimes do too much. So society is cooked either way, because we're just only going to grow with the AI and just the VR completely, because next up we're for sure going to probably get the suits, Ready Player One, where yeah, it's just one good suit. I mean, we already do, but it's going to be better. And then the VR is probably going to shrink down to a better looking, and yeah, we're cooked. Subscribe and like the video.